Hello guys, what is up? Just for number 2 on the AP practice test, just real quick, this won't be a long video, don't worry. Okay, so it says you were thinking of conducting a one sample t-test about a population mean using a 0.05 significance level. And this is again a one sample t-test for mu is what this is, what we're talking about here. Okay. Which of the following statements is correct? A, you should not carry out the test if the sample does not have a normal distribution. Well, wait a second. What if n is greater or equal to 30? Then it doesn't really matter what type of distribution the sample is. So that is not true. Okay, B, you can safely carry out the test if there are You can safely carry out the test if there are no outliers, regardless of the sample size. Okay, so again, it says you can carry out the test if there are no outliers. It doesn't matter what the sample size happens to be. That's not true because remember, it's right here, no outliers or strong skewness. So if there's strong skewness, then we can't carry out the test, okay? Because that's the condition. So if we have like a small sample, if there's it has to have no outliers and strong skewness. That was close, but again, no cigar. C, you can carry the test if the graph of the data shows no strong skewness regardless of sample size. Again, it's no outliers or strong skewness. It has to be both of them, okay? So, okay, D. You can carry out the test only if the population standard deviation is known. Obviously, that's not true. We know the formula actually uses the sample standard deviation right here. Remember what the formula is for the t-score. It's going to be the parameter minus the, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. The statistic minus, formula is the statistic minus the parameter over the standard deviation of the statistic is the formula what we're using right there. So in this case right there, for mean, it would be x bar minus the null mu over the standard deviation of the statistic is going to be the sample standard deviation over the square root of n. So there is my formula for the t-score right there. So my whole point is right here, we don't need the population standard deviation. We can use the sample standard deviation just fine. You can carry out the test if your sample size is at least 30. Yes, that's actually true. As long as n is greater than or equal to 30, it matters nothing else, right? It doesn't matter what the graph of anything. You wouldn't graph it at all because you know as long as n is greater or equal to 30, you can carry out the test. So it's letter E. Okay, that was it. Yeah, it was a little bit confusing, some of the wording in for B and C. I can understand why you may have gotten confused with that, but that is it. Okay.